Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know, but it's time. Oh, major cloth talk. Special cloth alert. By the way, speaking of which, a nice Dreamville hat. Boz is in the building, ladies and gentlemen, and his album just came out on Friday. Tell him the name of the album.
Too High to Riot.
Too High to Riot?
Riot, yep.
And is this based on real life? Were you, in fact, once too high to riot?
I feel like I'm constantly in that state.
Too literally high? Like
No.
drug high or just
just
high on life?
High on life, preoccupied, just sometimes valuing the wrong things, whatever the case may be. Just moments slip by, especially the past 2 years. Just being on the road and just a little level of success we've got and the fan base growing and all these things happening and in between there's really sobering moments. You could do like what feels like the best show of your life and get a phone call the next day that, your homie got locked up or you got like a family member who's really sick. And it kind of brings you back from this fairy tale world we live in. So that's kind of the basis of the album.
Do you feel any personal guilt when you're doing really well and either there are things going on in the world socially that aren't good or things going on in the lives of people you care about that aren't good?
Yeah, I do, because I think at the basis of it, you almost feel like you're compromising yourself, who you are, who you were raised to be, in a sense. You know what I mean? I had an aunt pass, and I was on the road, and I knew her health was bad, but I never made it out to see her when I could.
Where was she?
She was in East Africa, in Sudan, my native Sudan, my mom's sister. So, and I think I was in L.A. At like No ID studio with Cole or something, like working when it happened. So, those things stay with you. After like the initial like, man, this rap life is really cool, kind of wears off, then there's like, well, damn, real life is like kind of catching up too. And I had a lot of those moments in the past 2 years, so that was just a story I wanted to tell. That's what's been inspiring me.
So tell us what else has been inspiring you. Tell us what people can expect on this album. Of course, it's on Dreamville. We know your Dreamville brothers, well, I'm sure will be on the album.
Right.
And are on the album.
Right.
What else can people expect from this, though? I mean,
I think it's very progressive. It's new. It features the Hicks twice, which is this band from London that I really rock with. They're like an alternative band.
Is it the country singer Taylor Hicks from American Idol?
No,
it's too bad. The old guy. No, okay.
No, but it's definitely trying to just I feel like it's pushing hip hop forward, and just bending a few genres that I'm a fan of and trying to, repurpose them for our fan base. And, I'm just excited for people to get it. It's a new direction for me. Definitely a new direction, new content. It's just a whole new layer of just things I've been going through.
How blessed do you feel to be at a place in Dreamville where you have the opportunity to make the music that you want to make and not compromise yourself and still start off with a potential body of fans? That's not common. There aren't a lot of places. There's only a couple you can think of that people can go and do that.
Yeah, no, that's a blessing, man. I think, obviously that speaks to Cole being a relatively new artist himself. He's 5 years ago, he got his record deal, or 6 years ago, whatever the case may be. So he's very relatable to where his artists are, and he understands the space we're in. So his main thing is just seeing us grow. He's always preaching like putting albums together, putting solid albums together. Like, I don't got nobody breathing down my neck like I need a radio single. It's like, yo, this album is incredible. This is like something we're proud of, something we're proud to put out. And that's kind of always been our mission statement. Just really putting together these like story arcs for people to relate to and feel like we're accessible.
Is there anything in working so closely with J. Cole? Is there anything about him in terms of the way you interact or his personality that might surprise people. Because Cole is actually, in my opinion, doing sort of a good job, and even though it's to my detriment because I haven't seen him in years up here, and I would love to get him up here, but he does do a great job at kind of being a little bit mysterious still, which is one of the things I think is sorely missing in the game. So it's sort of it's a catch-22 because in one sense we'd love to have him up here, but in another sense it'll be more meaningful when we do because he doesn't do that much. And I think he's done a great job with that. Kendrick's done a great job of that. Being a big star who doesn't oversaturate to the point where it doesn't matter anymore.
Right.
Oh, don't OD on social media. Don't really OD on anything. But that being said, there's something, we don't know him that well. Like, since he's become a huge star, he hasn't been that available. Is there anything about his personality you think that could surprise people, the average fan out there?
He's probably way more laid back and like a joker than people would think, you know?
He does sort of have serious face generally. Like when you see him in the public eye, he does have serious face.
Right. And, you know, like mystery adds to that, you know, and you don't know what someone's up to, but, you know, we kick it in the studio and it's just jokes.
Are you going to make sure you're in Austin to meet President Obama when he performs, when him and Cole have the event together?
I'm in there.
100%.
I'm in there. I'm trying to get all my niggas' student loans written off.
Yo, Obama's only got a few months left.
You know,
we got to get this in.
I just need like 10 to 12 homies I'm really close.
Nah, that's not bad. That's not a lot.
That's not a lot to ask.
No, especially if you get like 2 minutes with the president, maybe 30 seconds. I think you should be able to get that off.
I'm going to just slide them like a list of social security numbers.
Yo.
Be like, all of these debts.
You know what to do.
Are forgiven.
You know what to do. Are you scared at all about today's, as we're doing this, it's Super Tuesday, and are you nervous at all about the election situation?
I mean, yeah. I feel like I thought Trump would have trailed a lot more than he has.
You mean as opposed to every time he says something crazier, he gets more beloved?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's worrying me a little bit.
Are you voting?
I never have before. I feel like I should, but New York is gonna go blue anyway. You know.
There's a certain thing about like your style musically that is all to itself. Like you have a certain zone that you're in. With your records, that's unique. It's unique to Cole. It's not like Cole. It's unique to the game in general. A lot of slow tempo stuff, very layered. Is there a particular reason that stylistically you are the way that you are? Did it come from anything in particular?
Man, probably a lot of music I grew up listening to. My oldest brother DJ MoMA has a very like expansive ear for music. You know, we spent some of our childhood in Europe, which was a lot longer for him. He spent like 18 years out there.
Where in Europe?
France. I was born in Paris.
Got it. You're so cultured.
I try.
Just getting to, how's your friend?
It's not that good, but when I'm drunk, I'm A1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need a confidence boost.
How long? Wait, so you lived there for how long?
About 5 years.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Is it one of your favorite places?
Yeah, no, I really enjoy Paris. A lot of love. A lot of the production on my album is from these Parisian cats that I've, you know, have known since I was a kid, and they've been working with me since like my first mixtape. There's a cool sound out there that's, you know, they cultivate their ear differently, so it's cool for me to be able to, you know, grab that and bring it to this side and do my thing with it, you know.
And they really do have a different level of respect for music.
Right. There's a lot of musicality in what they do.
When I dig for records in Paris, you can just sense from the way that what the record stores choose to put on display.
Right.
Like in the old shops where they're just like picking. I get put on to so much Black American music in Paris that if you were here, you would never get exposed to. But they really dig deep into like soul music in this country, in America.
Right.
So it's amazing. Like I just have such a deep respect for the way they treat our music here.
Yeah, I feel like with a lot of Europe, it's like almost like the cream really rises to the top. Like a lot of our bullshit doesn't really make it across.
Right.
And like a lot of like our actually like good art gets you know, a lot of respect out there.
What's it been like being on the road for the last couple of years?
Incredible, man. It's the dream, you know.
Rap life. You're living the rap life.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
You wake up, you go to a different city.
You know.
Are you single?
Yes.
Are you able to enjoy the fruits of
100%.
Is it fantastic? What's it like? Tell me what it's like. Tell me what it's like being an underground rap nerd who's actually popping and people are at your shows. What's that like? We all want to know.
It's incredible, man. That energy is, it's intoxicating. There's nothing really like it. It's hard to really reach that high doing anything else.
You realize how many other people there are who are talented, who good rappers, who have a similar interest in music,
Right.
who do shows for, some people. And it's all dudes all the time. Like the kind of music that you're making, 99% of other people performing that close to what you'd say is that type of music.
Right.
There's not even an option of hanging out with a girl after the show because there's only dudes there. Maybe like one guy, like there'll be like the Parisian DJ whose girlfriend is there and she's really hot and you're like, oh, who's she? Oh, she's with the DJ. She's with the promoter. You can't even talk to the only girl that's there. You know how many dudes there are like that? You get to be in a situation where you're out there and you have like a diverse audience, men and women in the crowd. What was it like being on the road when Cole does these huge shows and you're opening? That is an interesting challenge. Now, it's one that Cole had himself because he went out there and did it for Drake. For Jay. Him and Drake at points did it for Jay. And it's a challenge when you go out into an arena, even if there's a nice portion of that crowd that goes deep into the Dreamville catalog and knows all of you. I'm sure every night when you're in front of 10,000 people, there are challenges to that.
Yeah, well, the goal in those scenarios isn't necessarily for your fans, it's to gain new fans. You got to take advantage of all those people in the crowd who don't know who you are. And it's a lot like, a comedian working on his routine. Like, it helps you out as a performer from that standpoint. When every night you have to win people over, it affects your set, it affects how you perform. It gives you a lot of confidence when you do it repeatedly, and then at the end of the day, you're just, every night, that's the game plan. You're just picking up fans, keeping it moving. The next time you come to that market, they all came with, 3 to 5 friends each, and now your crowd is that much bigger.
Well, yeah, and you have to know that when you're in front of the 5,000 to 10,000 seaters, even though it's hard to get a room like that rocking, the people you have paying attention to are the people who will pay money when you come back and you do a smaller show,
right,
and they're there rocking out.
Right. They're the ones that are gonna go home and be like, yo, who was that kid? I dug this. It could be one song that got him. Could be one moment. It could be, one joke in your set even,
right,
where they just feel like, you know what, for some reason, I just like your vibe. I like your personality, whatever the case may be.
Have you, from being on the road with different people, have you forged any different, maybe hip-hop, like friendships in the industry that you didn't expect?
Ab Soul. Soul's my dog. Yeah, we did a tour. He took me out with him, I guess, fall, winter 2014 2014. We did like 52 shows and 56 nights. We split a bus, so we were just rolling together the whole time.
He's Soul's one of the best people.
Yo, he's like one of the best spirits, just overall like really good dude.
I know. He is truly a special guy, and he supposedly, I think he's back in the lab getting to work, right?
Yeah.
I think we're getting close.
Me and Soul got a record.
For his tape or for yours?
For his tape. Yeah.
How's the solo stuff sounding?
Crazy, man. He's got a lot of music. I think I ran into him at like Coachella last year, and he had like a shit ton of music, so I can't imagine where he's at now.
It took me a little while at first to get used to the fact that if you see Soul at a random thing like show, I didn't realize like the second or third time that I had to identify myself as I was approaching him.
Oh yeah.
Because if it's super dark,
right,
you can't just roll up on Solo and be like, yo, what up, my G? He's not gonna know who's rolling up on him.
Right.
It's because half the time when you're standing off the stage of a show, there's no light whatsoever.
There's no light, it's too dark, right, yeah.
What were your thoughts on the Kendrick performance at the Grammys?
I thought it was dope. Way to use that stage to really say something. It was a good time to just really make a statement, and he did. That whole set design was really impressive.
Well, and what were your thoughts? Were you bummed out at all about the lack of Cole at the Grammys this year?
Oh man, we've been over that. We got over that hump a long time ago.
Because it came out long time ago.
Yeah, but just in general, we're not looking for that validation. I know Cole is like happy as I've ever seen him, and his career is doing outstanding, and every night, he just blew out a whole year's worth of touring in amphitheaters, Europe, whatever the case may be. So, that's all the validation.
How much can you really care when you're doing as well as Cole is doing?
Right, exactly.
It's almost like it's almost like it's almost greedy, like to care more. The guy is making his music. He's doing exactly what he does, and is crushing.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't play games. He doesn't play politics.
Nah.
He doesn't. All Cole does is make music, and people react to it in a way that's incredible. Like it's almost easier to make sense of, like, Drake's stardom is easier to make sense of, right? Because Drake makes incredibly club radio friendly songs.
Right.
He does it so well, and people respond and react and love it.
Right.
Cole, it's harder to pinpoint how he got to a point of he can command anything. HBO special, performing next to the president, selling out across the world. And if you were to go listen to the singles off of this album, they don't sound like anything else that's out.
Right.
You know? And that's an accomplishment that, you know, for everyone knows I'm like the world's biggest Kendrick stan. That's an accomplishment that Kendrick hasn't quite reached yet. Kendrick's, you know, put out his major albums are two incredible pieces of work. To Pimp a Butterfly, I think we all agree is very important.
Right.
And he's done amazing things. He's starting to rack up Grammys. The one thing he has not gotten to yet, and we'll see if he does, is sort of a regular run of radio hits without chasing them.
Right.
He hasn't chased them, but he also hasn't had huge radio records.
Right.
Cole doesn't chase them either, but stumbles into them. There's something about the audience that he's cultivated.
Right.
So it sets up the groundwork. What else is next for Dreamville? Speaking of the whole team, after this Boz album, which is dropping this week, what's next?
Right. Oh man, so much incredible talent on the roster.
And all of your names rhyme, which I find very interesting.
Yeah, right. I guess we're looking for the next, like, Oz in the set.
No, there's got to get Oz or Flaz.
Or Flaz.
Or Vaz.
Vaz.
Vaz is real life. Yo, Ibrahim, can you sign someone named Vaz? All right, you got to look for the next Vaz, bro. No, when's Kaz? What's the order here?
All right, well, Kaz just put out Nothing's Personal, like first week of January. Just did some crazy show. He just did, like, SOBs was earlier this month, and the Roxy in LA. Everyone's working, man. Ari Lennox she's incredible. This cat Luke from North Carolina. A couple things in the works that I don't know if I can speak on. You gotta talk to El Presidente.
El Presidente.
But it's definitely an exciting time. It's a lot of collaborations going on. I think we're at, like, peak comfort and confidence and, like, just creative freedom. So there's
it's good space.
Yeah, it's a great space for everybody. So you know, I'm looking forward to what this year brings.
Boz, you are a rapper. Is that correct?
Yes, but I'm not a rapper.
But you do rap.
Yeah,
How about you're an
so,
artist?
Yeah.
And a gentleman.
Right.
But you do rap.
I do.
Would you ever be interested in rapping for the people?
Yeah. Look. We burn that midnight oil, loyal to these dreams. Click the illest in the borough, and we loyal to this queen shit. Fiend shit, I could employ you if you need. Join the team, know your loyalties. Learn your enemies quick. Learn your enemies quick. This beat is hard.
I was about to say, it is pretty tough. I came at you, it's like 110 beats a minute.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, let's try it out. Let's keep going.
Oh, you want to keep going?
We stay together forever, holding it down. The city, she got my heart. I fell in love with the town. Round here now, I ain't pedaling no more pounds. I'm soaring up through the clouds. I could barely tell where the ground is. Found it, we forever remaining grounded. Bars turn to draws, I leave all them bitches astounded. That would be ideal, keep it on the low. That could be our deal, no one gotta know, no. I put myself together. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna flip it on you. Can we slow it down a lot? Hold on.
Come on, let's go. Woo. Jigga. That's right.
Boz in the building, Dreamville. Yeah. Real late, Queens.
I mean, my father got a whip, it ain't sick enough. My mother needs some treatment like she ain't been sick enough. My cousin needs some treatment like she ain't been sick enough. My God. I mean, before I die, give me everything required to know I did enough. Shit. And my niggas, well, they can never drink enough. Let me get a couple bottles, get them liquored up. Young kings in the city. So we sleepless, the city never sleep, but it teaches. Watch for them snakes in retreat. Snakes don't retreat, that's a snake that's in coil. I foil plans for all them undermans though. Look, off the top, we fucking around, man. What else you got
hold
for
on.
me?
It's gonna flip for you. It's gonna flip for you. Here we go. Rest in peace, Sean P.
Word, R.I.P., man. Yeah. Look, she got some problems with the IRS. I got some problems too. I keep them on the chest. I don't gotta talk about it. I got some Miley and Soda, I could have talked about it. Shit, let's talk about the past and the future. Too high to riot, that's that new shit. Dreamville boss in the building. Rosenberg, it's late night. You got it great, right? You got it right, no you don't. Off the top, off the dome. We don't stop. R.I.P. to Sean P. Dreamville.
Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Boz. The album, one more time. Tell him the name one more time.
Too High to Riot. That's that Dreamville, man. Super Muggin' Fiends, Boz. Go get that, man. We out here.
And appreciate when a rapper comes through and gets put on the spot and goes in and spits them off the top. You know, people don't ever. It's very rare. It's off the top. People don't really know how to do this. I know you're not a rapper, but you rap extremely well for a man who's not a rapper.
I try to use it.
And where can people follow you and find everything, Boz?
Man, Dreamville.com. That'll just link you to everything. Fiend Bossy on all the socials.
You know what it is, man. Coming back with a throwback. It's real late on a Sunday night. Support that Boz. Queens, stand up. Real late. Hot 97.